Okay, today we're going to try the Octoraro Creek here, the East Branch. So this is according to the map, the top of where they stock it, and I'm going to walk 2 miles down to the bottom where they stock it. It rained pretty good here yesterday, so it's a little bit muddy, and I have no idea what this creek looks like or fishes like. So for the first time, I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage, but I think it's worth checking it out. It looks pretty wide. A lot of the creeks I fish around here are pretty narrow, so this seems to be a good sign. Could be lots of good fish in here. So I'm gonna get started. Today I'm gonna start with the jig that I've had a lot of success with. So I know it works, and I just gotta see if it works here, and it's gotta be able to kind of hook up with the fish. There's some good creek flows here, which is promising, but like I said, without being able to know this creek and see what's in it, I'm at a disadvantage for now. So I'm gonna do my best here today to try and explore this. But right away, this looks like somewhere that I would definitely want to fish more than once. I just can't believe I haven't checked this out yet. I was checking out the stocking maps, and this was just listed on there. It looked pretty accessible and close to my house. So I think it's pretty worth doing. And yesterday I respooled all my lines, so I'm really hoping not to get too many crow's nests as a result, because I was just out of line with both my rods. But we'll see how the day goes. I'll keep you tuned. So far, I got one bite. Felt maybe like a sunfish. But again, couldn't really see anything. So just trying to guess my way through this creek. I'm trying to play it super safe. Every year, a couple of people drown in Chester County here. So I'm trying not to be in that number. Trying to stay at the edge of the creek and look for what appears to be nice pools of water. I'm expecting to catch probably a couple of bass here too. This creek looks like perfect bass territory. So we shall see what this jig can bring us. At some point we might switch to a different lure, and then we'll see what that does. But for now, we'll stick with the tried and true jig to try and feel our way through this creek. Okay, we got a bite. Let's see what we got. All right. And as I predicted, there's going to be plenty of smallmouth bass in this creek. So here's number one. I got him along this nice little ledge here that I'm fishing. I just need to get the hook out of his mouth. Oh, lost my bait there. Ah, shit. I got more bait. Got more bait, but I don't have infinite bait. So one bass, send him back home. So today, the jig that I'm using is the one I typically use until it stops working for me. It's this atomic tube with a bit of artificial worm on it that looks, feels, and tastes like the real thing, maybe even better. So using these guys. And well, it's good to get one fish rather than nothing. So we'll see if we can drag up anything else out of here. And the current speed today is pretty high, so I use ultra lightweight tackle and gear, so I'm hoping that's not going to be too much of a challenge today. But floating this worm, this will look super realistic, kind of out of control, just going down the creek, hoping a fish snags it. So I walked a little bit further down the creek here, and the creek's starting to widen out for sure, and get a little bit deeper. I'm up to about a little bit by my thigh. So I'm feeling like this is going to be a good spot for some fish. I'm just being super cautious because I don't want to get stuck and get wet until I'm intending to be, which is not right now. Also keep my eye out for fish activity, trying to see if anything's rising or moving or swirling. So far, like I said, the cloudy water is going to play against me here today, but I'm just being patient, doing my jigging thing and seeing where that gets me. I think this is going to be a really good exploratory trip to see how I want to play this next time and where I want to fish it. But so far, if I was trying to see if I was a trout, this looks to be some pretty good water. Not a lot of ways for people to get in here. There's only like 2 parking spots, and it looks pretty wide, and you got different opportunities for fish to hide and structure. So feeling pretty good about it. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get a trout today. I'll get a couple fish, probably bass or sunfish, but without being able to know the stream, I'm not feeling super confident about getting a trout. What I'm looking for today is really areas that's going to hold trout. It's been really hot here lately, so I know trout like to skedaddle off to the cooler spots and kind of take a break from everything. So I'm trying to figure out where those spots are, and I don't want to do it by falling into the hole myself. So far, I've been walking on the side and in the middle of this creek, and basically it's pretty shallow. Nothing to be alarmed about yet. I'm really curious if I'll find any of those deeper pockets and how they'll present themselves. But so far, that's how I think today's going to play out. If I catch trout, it's going to be from a deeper hole that I come across. The water and the scenery here is definitely beautiful. So I'm enjoying what I'm experiencing here. It's peaceful. I just would like to have a couple more fish early and often. So you can see that rain did us no favors. But this looks like a nice spot where fish would hold out. You got a string from someone having a swimming hole here previously, so that could be a good sign. It's a little bit deeper here. So I'm gonna chuck my line in there and see what happens. So I had 2 bites today, got 1 bass. The length of stream I'm going to walk here, of where they stock it, it's about 2 miles, and I'm either going to have to walk it back or hopefully have my kind wife come pick me up, because I don't know if I want to walk 5 miles, but it all depends on how she's feeling. So hopefully catch some fish, keep the spirits up, and have lots of good film to share. I think I'm in a pretty good run right now. Here you can see some fast moving water coming to this little chute here with these high banks, and the water was getting a little bit deep, so about 3-4 feet deep on this other bank, and I definitely had a bite. My bait's still there. I'm trying to carefully walk and explore this far side, but this is the kind of thing I'm looking for. Some fast moving water is going to hold trout, keep them fed, keep them happy, and then we can reel them in. Or bass. Honestly, it's either trout or bass today, but hopefully trout. But I'm just trying to be realistic. So far, the walking's pretty easy. No real big rocks, nothing to trip over. Mostly going through farmland and Amish country here. No one else is out here, of course, it being a Friday. But I don't think the spot's overly fished anyway. Doesn't look entirely ideal, but it should definitely hold fish if they stock it, at least somewhere at some point. I saw a couple birds that, you know, like to eat the trout, so hopefully they didn't all end up that route yet. Hopefully we can get a few more bites. I found a nice little cut of water here. It's about 3.5 to 4 feet deep. Should be ideal for holding trout. Just not getting a bite. I think it might be time to try the jig in a little bit, because I think this should be ideal for the fish. I'm seeing lots of aquatic insects around. I'm seeing plenty of moving water, plenty of, you know, cut banks to hide under. They're just not getting any fish. There you can see the insects scooting around. So the trout should be able to hold here, especially if they put them in here. It's not an overfished section. You know, something should be here. I'm just going to keep cruising along and see what I can find. I'm able to see a few friendly cows up ahead. Not trout, but an animal, so I guess that's something. My initial feeling right now is that just the way this creek coming across, I don't think it's the best for trout fishing. I think I'm gonna come have my wife grab me, and maybe I'll try somewhere else today. I think the rain's gonna mess up no matter where I go, but who knows, maybe I'll find a better spot to go. Overall, if you're looking to try the east branch of the Octoraro Creek, you know, watch this video, check it out, hear my advice, maybe do some exploring of your own. Maybe there's holes or spots I haven't hit yet, but it just seems like, you know, feeling out this creek as is, it's going to be too shallow, probably too polluted with like cow manure and stuff to hold a good amount of fish. They definitely stock it, but I don't know where those fish go or who eats them. Something's eating them. I just haven't seen much fish activity. So that's my story right now. If something changes, I'll let you know.